Anyway, y'all, let us continue working on this here video game. So last time we got... I hesitate to say we made progress. We definitely did some good stuff with the look at system. So you can see the player model now has this big cylinder around them. Previously, it was pretty different. The way it was calculating like what to look at. What was that? It like lagged. So now he just kind of looks down, which is not correct, but he's doing something. And he also snaps back into place. I think, yeah, no, we're good. Just waiting for that to just suddenly not work for some reason. Yeah, so when you get in range of stuff using a collision hitbox that we put on the player, it's very strange that it seems like it takes a minute to kind of go back. I also may want to slow down those values. We can tune those in right now, actually. That's something we can actually do right now. I may give another shot at the getting the math right to get that target look at position correct, but I don't know what happened in that first room. I'm a little concerned about it. I don't know if it's just because there's like so many tiles in the room and maybe this calculation's like whack, because it's probably calling the on area entered a lot. There's a lot of invisible stuff in this game so far. Dude, I kind of want to disable... Yeah, you know what? I'll turn off the filter for now, because this is not tuned in the way I want it to be. It's cool that we have it, but I think there's just a variable on it that I can tweak. I don't know, that I'm using someone else's shader for. Int45H mentioned that he was thinking of taking his own custom stab at that, which would be awesome, because his game has a pretty good PS1 style shader. I don't know if he made that or that's whatever, but at the very least he knows more about getting at a good actual PS1 look than I do. Anywho, let's see if we can dial this stuff in, shall we? So I want to look at not the player status, but rather the player themselves. And that's going to be on the, not the animation control, look at area. Yeah, this is the thing that has the... Oh, well that's very high. I don't think we need it that high. Let's bring it down to 1 and see what happens. What did I... Oh, it's because I'm highlighting it in the scene. That's cool. Well, wait, no, that's not because I'm highlighting the scene. Otherwise, I would see the cylinder, wouldn't I? Oh, maybe it's because I got the... Yeah, it is. Wow. Wait, what? It's just a big box under the hood? What? No. No way. Like, it's a cylinder, right? Maybe the debugger is like on the fritz. I mean, as you guys can see, the debugger for some reason opens to a resolution larger than my screen, and also won't let me resize. So I already have like an option thing in the menu to change your resolution. It just ignores that. I don't know if it's because of the debug build. That's fine, but. Oh yeah, embedded window can't be resized. I mean, this isn't even embedded though, come on. I guess they're on like the path to like make it embedded. It's very strange to me. Okay, there we go. That's pretty much actually kind of about the speed I'm looking for. I don't know, this doesn't seem right in terms of like, the threshold of where the trigger is to like make the player start looking is like way different than like when they stop looking at the object. I don't know what's up with that. Let's throw a debug message in. So we already have this, but let's put a message in for the other thing. Before we do any of that though, let us save that setting, because that apparently ×1 is pretty decent. Maybe a little bit faster, but like 0.02 faster, I'm thinking, not like 2 or something. Not the interact hitbox. Dude, there's so much shit under the player. I may at some point need to take a look at that. Wait, why did I just said not to? 1 point... Maybe 1.25. Make it a little snappy, but not too snappy. Okay, actor look at. Ah, man, I really need to, like... Also, I think... Hold on. Have I, like, completely screwed up my sound balancing? No, we're good. Okay. Just making sure I'm not drowning myself out with music. I mean, I could probably turn this down a little bit. Watching somebody play Katamari earlier, and I'm like, oh man, the songs are so good. Yeah, target rotation is vector. Where else do we do vector.0? Oh, there we go. Set target rotation. Oh. Reset target rotation. Ah. Well, okay, no, actually, hold on. Target count minus. That should happen the second, yeah, on area exited. This is going to be so fucking spammy, but it's okay. Relatively speaking. You know, I don't even need... Because, yeah, this will never add an invalid target, so if it's something that's not something the player should be looking at, it's never going to get added. I mean, it's working and everything. It's not like we don't have... Yeah, I mean, it's calling it. Need to resize this shit. Someone did mention something about the Godot team is trying to eventually, Oh god, it calls that a lot. I mean, I guess that's fine, because we're just setting it to 0. Oh. No, it is actually fine. Can I select multiple things with this? I probably can, right? Alright, so that's the note pickup that we're looking at, and this is the area. And then I need the players, look at area, and this guy. Are they both? Nah, they're not both highlighted. Dang it. Well, hold on. This is... Okay. The fuck is it doing over there? It's not right. Blah, this is really annoying to do. 1 second. Oh, wait, what? Dude, what is this? What the fuck? Okay, this is definitely Godot being buggy. You guys can't see it, but for a brief second it showed the square where it was supposed to be. There we go. Okay, hold on. If I go to the root node, that works, I guess. I'll take it, whatever. Now, if only the camera was closer, I'd be able to actually see. I do think it is actually working as intended, though. Oh, or is it? Hold on. Alright, let's do the players thing now. It's still fucking weird that, like, it's like, here's a cube. There is a way where I can make these gizmos appear, like, always, but it's gonna make everything appear, and there's a lot of stuff, like, I mean, you can see just from the scene. Where the heck is it? Park Main, yeah, blah, 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 blah. No, show me the fucking... Oh my god, really now? Oh, I'm on the remote, that's why. If I just do the whole scene, right? Oh, hell. There. Yeah, there's just a lot of, like, hidden triggers and hitboxes and all sorts of shit. That's only the root level stuff. It's not even showing what's underneath. I guess I would... Oh, I mean... Yeah. What's up, Stodily? How's it going? So, anyway, point is, I'm trying to view it this way because it's, like, a lot less spammy visually. But, I mean, like, I don't know. I guess it's a work in progress right now as far as the engine goes. I don't know if we have any Godot experts in the audience at the moment. I'm just like, oh yeah, they're working on that or whatever. I was just like, nah. Oh wait, that's the note. Oh wait, it actually showed it in the right place. No, now, okay, there, now it will. Jeez. Okay, I guess it just won't show me anymore. Nice. What does this do? What does that do? Selection visibility. Oh yeah, okay, so that's, again, supposed to be showing what I'm selecting, but it's just not doing that. Now it is. When I product the moment too? Nice. Good stuff. Okay, it is working. I'm freaking out. I don't know why. It does feel like it takes longer for it to go away than it does to add it. Maybe just the event, or the signal call to like remove thing is slow. So the thing is, I don't know what would be faster in terms of like operations. Neither is very expensive, I guess. Like just simple assignment to a constant. That can't be too bad. Unless it might be newing up an object. Whereas, like, if I did this, right? Target rotation, it's not equal vector 3.0. Oh, wait, I know why this is happening. Okay. We can actually, or I know why there's that gap there. It's because the players look at only updates on a 1 second cycle. So if you get there at like the start of the cycle and then you're walking away like a second after it just checked, you're gonna get the maximum like loop time of 59 point whatever fuck sub-seconds. Whereas if I instead do this right when the event happens, then I think we're actually set. In fact, why not just do that, right? When you're removing, so if you move out of the range of something, I mean, I guess it works the way it is, but I don't know. Pardon me. Target rotation. Alright, we don't need that any longer, but it is a very useful debug line, so I'm going to leave it there. And this is a validation thing, so... get that out of there. Likewise, it's useful but very spammy. This I think we already had on, but I don't need it any longer. We're rapidly approaching the need to do some math, chat. I don't know why I'm doing that like twice. I should just call the variable that we calculated already. So I'm pretty sure part of the problem is that I'm just doing a 2D calculation. I think I'm wrong about not needing to rotate on X. Because X would be like... Okay, so like it's the player's head, right? Shit. So Z is left, right... Or actually, wait, hold on. What coordinate system does Godot use? Okay, this is why I'm confused, probably. So Y would be left, right, like, you know, rotating your head like this. Z is up and down, like looking up and down, but X would be like tilting your head left and right. Which I guess if I'm like looking at something that way, I'm doing a little bit of each, right? But the only calculation I could find last time when I looked was like how to do it on 2 dimensions in 3D space, but like that's not what I need. I mean, maybe even that calculation I'm doing of angle 2 is weird. I don't know. Trying to think of like how do I get the bones angle in the first place? Am I still doing that stuff where I grab the bone in the ready function, or did I get rid of that? I'm doing something here. Oh no, that's for like setting the variables and the shapes based on parameters. Is there a signal for like on variable changed or something? I doubt that's probably a thing, right? Oh, yes. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And it even cleans it up for non-editor. Oh my god, that is so smart. I'm gonna test this really quick. This is entirely inconsequential in terms of like stuff I actually need to do for the game, but this will actually help me like later, I think, if I need to like have stuff update the value after the fact. There was so much gross code I wrote in Unity for my one project. To like make an equivalent thing where like in the update loop there's like some stuff in an editor only precompiler tag that's like, oh, if this value is different from what it was when we first launched, then change it. I mean, certainly never be afraid to make your own tools when you're working even in a game engine, but still. If the tools are already there, it's not exactly worth replacing if you've already got the tools in front of you. Replace by... Oh, you can also... Okay, so that's after it's called. So like after ready. Nice. Editor's description field changed? Weird. This is the one I definitely want, but, what does this have parameter-wise? Nothing? No, it has to give me something, right? Hold on. Let me, go look at the documentation real quick. Yeah, cool, man. Can I... Really now? Cool. I guess I need the page for node. There we go. Oh, it doesn't actually give you any parameters. I guess at that point we just reset it. You know what, chat? We're gonna get fancy for, like, literally no goddamn reason. Watch it not support name of. Oh, also, I guess when we upgraded the version of Godot that we were in a couple weeks ago, that did put us on a newer version of .NET, so I might be able to get away with some more fancy syntax stuff. I'd look at modifier, Oh, okay, we are getting the skeleton, so I could actually grab that stuff. Nice. So I think this is really all I want to do in this method, so we're gonna just apply or update look at collider from params. Update look at collider from params. Cool beans. Now let's go over here. Make ourselves another public void on what the hell is the thing called? On editor state changed. Updates. Boom. Alright, let's wire it up. We'll rebuild first. Not you. This guy. Boom, boom, boom. Connected. I guess just for the hell of it. It's weird, it's like I had caps lock on, but I didn't. So I was a little ahead of myself, that's all. Okay, so GD print, I guess just the method name, right? Why not? Alright, let's hook into our remote here. Let's update the player's look at radius. Oh, but before we do that, let's see the size of it currently. Classic. Again, weird that it's a rectangle, but I'm pretty sure that's a lie. I was wondering why I had two things. Ooh. So that didn't actually do anything. Annoyingly enough. Okay. But why though? Yeah, it didn't even, like, call the method, let alone actually update anything. I'm wondering if the way the cylinder works is, like, it has a square that, like, is larger than all of this, and then, like, if it's in the square, it does a subcalculation afterwards to see if it's actually within the curve? Maybe. Anyway, I don't need to worry myself with that. It generally appears to be working, so I'm gonna just leave it, you know? This is not working, and I don't know why, but it's not the end of the world. It'll just be a really cool thing. Oh, wait, is this it? Property list changed. Okay, hold on. To the docs. I mean, it's probably gonna say the exact same thing I just said when I hovered over it, but... So what would editor state changed be? Yeah, I don't get that. Oh, if I'm moving something in the editor for the scene, but that doesn't even work, does it? Can you... Maybe you can go into remote and actually, like, move stuff around. I'll give that a try. That's weird if that's what that actually means. Oh, anyway. find a better place for my mic. I feel like it's covering my face half the time. But also, if I put it too low, then it's like in the way of my keyboard because my desk is up like pretty high. Oh yeah. Okay. Well. Property list changed. We'll make another method for that. And actually, you know what? We're gonna... Well, I shouldn't test two things at once. Yeah, let's not test two things at once. I keep making these signal methods public because I feel like they need to be in order for the signal to call them, but I don't know if that's true or not. I might be founded on some bad information. On whatever. On something. Property list changed. Or wait, is it property list changed? Or, okay, script changed. Again, this what I'm doing right now ultimately does not even remotely matter for, like, what I'm trying to do in the game, but this will be a really useful debugging thing if I can figure it out. I also might just be completely hallucinating, like, what this even, like, is supposed to do, and just wishful thinking towards, like, oh, yeah, I want it to do this, so I'm going to assume that it does this, you know? Having one of those kind of moments. Oh my god. This soundtrack, though. Okay. Then after this, I'm gonna take a look at the, why the window resize isn't working. We'll figure it out. The heck? Why did that not do the thing I was hoping it would do? Dude, oh my god. TeePublic is like the biggest fucking spammer out of like any t-shirt company that I've ever fucking or any company I've ever ordered anything from. They had some dumbass promotion and it's like I didn't even order my thing under a promotion, but it's like, hey, there's a promotion. Oh, time's running out for the promotion. Oh, you missed the mark for the promotion. Oh, you could still get the promotion. Like, oh my god, fuck off. Like, go fuck away. Go the fuck away. Go fuck away, even. You know what? God damn. God damn, that's all. There we go. Soothe Me Katamari soundtrack. Oh, I need to pop this open. Okay, so here's our box now. Let's shrink it this time. X radius now 1. Oh, for a second I thought it worked, but I realized no, it's just doing the thing under there. It definitely did not update. I mean, we also would have seen a debug message immediately if it had called it. Okay, well, I don't know... Maybe I should go check those Google results. Because, like, maybe that will actually tell me what's going on. State change is not a standard built-in signal. Alright, I think... Why am I reading the AI answer? According to this forum post... Oh, this person's working with tools. Oh, they're writing a tool to do that. I see. That's pretty cool. I don't... Again, that might be old info, because it does... Like, some of this stuff... I mean, the reason we updated to 4.4 in the first... And 4.4 or 4... No, and 4.4 now. Was because we wanted a feature that's in it, so... It does make Googling stuff a little annoying sometimes with Godoka's like, you can't do that, and like, actually you can now, but that's an old post, because they're still getting this engine together. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is annoying sometimes. Alright, well that was a pipe dream, it didn't pan out, that's fine. I don't care. Oh, but you know what I should do? Hold on. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be used for also, but whatever. Yeah, we'll do tree entered just for the hell of it, and I know how this one works at least. We're gonna make a private method. I just want to see if I can call these properly. Basically whenever this thing gets added to the scene. You. Oh. Chad, I might be cooked. I keep saying, oh, you can't call private methods as a signal. Alright, did it print it? Damn this window. Fuck off. Yeah, it sure did. Damn it. The fool! Alright, well, I'm not gonna go change every single callback method I have right now, but I guess I should eventually do that. How bad could it be, right? Alright, experimentation time. Hold on, let me check my diff, see how much I changed. I don't think we've really done anything, right? Alright, we set the look speed to 1.25. Oh, you know what, actually, let me do that in the file. I think that still might be a little slow. I'm gonna bump it to 1.5, I think, but whatever. What else did I change? There's a bunch of, like, new files that I messed with that I don't really care about. So I haven't added them, but I also don't really want to delete them in case I want to use them for something. So let me double check. Actually, I think I might use one of these objects in a second here. I was gonna make a new project for this, but I might just make it like a separate scene where I put this together, because I already have the files in this project. While we get stuff figured out, at least. I'm gonna need to make like a copy script that does similar stuff, but works for debugging purposes, I guess. Yeah, I think the way we do this is maybe just have, like, we'll put the player in a room with an arrow, and then the arrow will be the thing looking at stuff. And we can hopefully use that to, like, properly tune everything. I don't know if that'll be the case or not. Oh, I'm curious what the hell... What do I even use this for? I use this for nothing. Okay, cool. I mean, I would be interested to know the bone stats, like just debug them, you know? No, I don't want to rotate it. I want to... Basis? No, that's the, like, Matrix vector. Fuck. I mean, I guess we could print those out as a starter. Origin's not helpful. Looking at. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Returns a copy of the transform rotated such that it is the forward z-axis points towards the target position. I feel like we've tried using this and I haven't successfully figured it out. So like this will give us the modified transform that we're looking for, right? So we could use that as target rotation. What is target rotation? Target rotation is a vector 3, and this is going to be a transform. Use model front. Was that true? The model is oriented in reverse. Okay, yeah. That may or may not be a factor here as well. I'm going to assume we can trust up because the player, see, that's actually why I want to print this stuff out though, because I want to know if, actually, wait, there might be a 2-string for transform, so let's just see what this does. It might just say object, oh well, whatever. Hey, look at that, it printed out very nicely. Okay, so, I mean, it's a full matrix of, like, everything, right? That does make sense, it's just... So, this normalized would just be 1, right? I guess they're... it takes into account how long the bone is. Oh, right, I forgot, our guy is scaled, like, comically small. I don't think that's a factor here, but, like, if I open up this and just go to the inspector... not this guy... Probably the scene itself, maybe? Yeah, he is 0.035. He is 3.5% of his size. Boom, big man. Anyway. That's why we have these identity matrices, chat, so that we can do stuff like that very simply and efficiently. Because it's effectively just like, honestly, just I think this is like the core root of like most 3D things is like it's just a bunch of matrices that are like stacked on top of each other, so it's like not the worst thing computationally to make it all happen in sequence. Everything from like turning to fucking scaling. Again, I have no idea what shape the old interface for, like, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know when games stopped using assembly, but I'm sure that, like, there's probably, like, 1 or 2 3D games, maybe not 1 or 2, probably a few, like, true 3D games that are written in assembly, which is a terrifying thought. It's absolute giga chads that wrote that code. Anyway, regardless of, like, you know, not having a game engine back in the day, I'm sure there is probably a lot of overlap in terms of core principles. And by I'm sure, I mean, maybe? Okay. Let's take this. So we can actually use this now and do it over here. So I don't want this. This is nonsense. Oh. I just kind of take that. Interesting. Global transform is the parameter on it, right? Like, if I go to the modifier here, that is... No. Oh. No, yeah, global transform would be the transform of this modifier thing itself. Oh. Well, I don't know that I do want that. But maybe I do want that. That's not the head bone, is it? Hold on, one second. Let me, I'm gonna hide my screen a little quick because I have bad luck with Blender. I'm gonna pull Blender up really quick and just get a good look at this model again. Gotta import. Aha! My paranoia is justified. Stupid Windows always trying to dox me. Blender. No, not Blender. I need... Oh yeah, no, that'll work. Protagonist V1. Alright, now I can show you guys. Now prepare to laugh at me as I fail to do things in Blender correctly. Okay, now I can already see we're good here. Just wanted to make sure that the bones are... Like, I don't see this bone when I look in Godot, so I'm like forced to think like this is the bone. Hold on, let me go look at the import settings for this bad boy real quick, like... fuck it. Show me your bones. Yeah, it's like it's not there. It's like it's missing the bone for the head, but it clearly is there because I'm able to control it, and it, while it's not going at the correct angle, it is there. You know. Shame I can't see the list of bones here. Bone map. Oh, I wonder if that's something I need to do. Well, anyway. It is concerning to say the least. However, I think we're fine. Actually, no, nothing proves that we're fine better than if I could just do this. Where's the head? U. Scale. 2.0. Boom. Look at that. Wide head. 5.0. Big head mode. Anyway. I don't know what I just undid there. Oh. Weird. So this isn't an operation that saves. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, back to this. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I don't want to use this transform. I feel like I should use the transform that I have up there rather than this. Okay, let's try that real quick. Maybe my math will actually work. And, like, I just need to use, like... head bone transform. Global transform. Never mind, it's good. No, that origin. So, in terms of debug output, that would be this. This is O, right? That's O for origin. And I think that's right, because that's going to be the same as vector up, because when the player's head is upright, it should be up, so it'd be 0, 1, 0. And again, it's not normalized, but that's fine. Actually, wait, shit, is that fine? It's a method call, right? Yeah. There. Now it's normalized. Actually, wait, no. This is a position. I don't want to normalize that. Oh, right. These are points in space, not... Okay, so I think that is actually fine to use as far, like, with the approach of, like, drawing a vector, like, by a line from, like, one position to another. This is correct. Thank you, Katamari. Soundtrack. Alright, but what about this instead, though? A vector to point towards, and then the angle rotation. Forget all of that. Target rotation equals head bone transform position dot looking at this guy. We will forgo the additional parameters for now. Why are you mad about that? Oh, it wants to transform. Well, I gotta transform, baby. Wait, no, it doesn't want that. What the hell do you want? Huh? Origin is a transform. Oh, it's giving me back a transform. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the problem. I need to take one of these, but I don't know which. One of the bases. Alright, we're gonna brute force it, chat. Here we go. Oh, right. Also, I don't know why I keep clicking new game. I think I did leave a save right next to that statue so I can, like, try that, you know? I was very lucky to have... Oh wait, no I didn't. That'll do. Please, work! Work first try. Something has gone horribly awry here. No errors, okay. Actually, you know what? Oh, oops. Oh, I don't care about the radians. I think this is actually the way we should do this, but it's not working yet, so I don't know what's up with that. So I wasn't expecting that to work, but I did want to see what it's setting it to this whole time. Okay, so that's never changing, which is interesting. Ooh, another problem is that is in radians. I need to do it to convert to degrees, which is fine. That's just easy calculation. Let me just double check that. 0.8 is 45 degrees. 0.599 is 34 degrees. It seems like intense, but I was also right up close to it, so maybe that's part of it. Again, I might have the wrong one. Also, I just noticed that it says -0 here. Lamau. Anyway, so 180 over pi is how you get degrees out of those. Let me do that conversion real quick, and we'll see what we get out of this. Wait, multiplied by that, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Is it because Origin is in... I don't know. Hey, what's up, ZD? Why, thank you. How are you doing? By the way, I need to grant you access to the repo at some point. I'm feeling pretty good today. My throat does not hurt anymore. And also our Trello board, but whatever. Our Trello board that I've totally kept up to date, permission denied. Well, I'm not gonna be like, hey, let's do it live on stream. I mean, I can tab out over here and do it, I don't care, but... That was just an idle comment. Sorry, I've been meaning to DM you. I'm really bad about that stuff. Haven't had the time lately. I totally get that. And no worries whatsoever, obviously. Alright. This does feel dirty that I'm, like, doing a weird calculation over here. Vector 3's only work in floats, yeah? Yeah. Figured as much. Only releases for the first time is stressful, and the weekends have been familying it up. That's cool. Sounds like it's a bit of a jam-packed work-life balance, but certainly not a bad thing. Yeah. As long as you're not, like, you know, non-stop working every minute and then just like, okay. It's pretty cool. Release stuff is fun, with the million asterisks next to it. It's also possible that I don't even know. This or doing the different bases might be wrong. It's responsible for rotation and scale. I don't know. Yeah. It's incredibly useful, but whenever there's like a problem, it's the most stressful thing ever because you can't ship stuff out. And also on top of that, it's like you're just throwing shit at the wall to figure out how to make it work. Half the time, I feel like. Oh, we got something. That's something. His head did rotate. Doesn't quite look right. It needs to be a little bit faster than that. Maybe I do need the 2.0. It's tired. That's what happens when I added the the rotation into this. Started doing that. It would be really funny if I'm just like completely wrong about this being, you know, hold on. Being in radians and like it just happened to be two numbers that like fall into that. It's like, like a dog. Wait, I didn't actually change which one I'm doing. Ah. Dude, I should really listen to the Katamari soundtrack more often. Such a vibe. Oh, now he's looking up. I feel like that's correct, but I need to flip it. Maybe I do have to set that variable on the thing of like, oh yeah, reverse the Z or whatever. No, my model's facing backwards. It's like, think about this, right? Think about that, but reverse it. That's like the right angle, more or less. And he is changing. No, he's not. Never mind. Dirty news, I upgraded my RAM, put a fresh thermal paste on a CP. Nice. There is a tiny chance that I don't have this wired up correctly in the sense that, I might have it wrong in the sense that, like, I need to, it's not updating it the way I am hoping that it's supposed to work. I'll do this song. Oh shit! Almost! Yeah, but he's not updating that. I guess he would only update every second, but still. He does always revert to... Well, I mean, that's a given, because, again, it's a modifier. It's almost right. I'm so mad right now. They really should just sandbox this. I don't know. Part of the problem is, like, you know, maybe I shouldn't be doing it this way. I should, instead of slurping it... Pardon the phrasing. I should maybe just, like, get the angle correct first, and then I can worry about gradually doing that. I mean, it is eventually arriving at the angle, though. Like... Yeah, I don't know. My logic might just be flawed for like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna noodle on that for a second, chat. I'm gonna go make myself some more iced tea, not iced tea. Make myself some hot tea, and I'll be right back. Hot tea, hot iced tea. My God, this streamer I watch, I don't think he does this anymore, but he used to do this. He would buy, he wouldn't even make the coffee. He would buy iced coffee from the store and then microwave it to have hot coffee. Allegedly, at least. He never like did it on camera, I guess, but he presented it as such that that's just like some normal thing that people do. Hair looks great. Did you get a haircut or something? Thanks. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got my haircut. That was actually over a month ago at this point, but Possum and I did our engagement photos, so I made sure to get a nice fancy haircut. Ooh, nice, thanks. Oh yeah, Possum, Starlight, and I watched, well, they'd seen it before, but I'd never seen it. Princess Mononoke. It was an excellent film. I also watched some movies last night with Starlight, but those were not as excellent. We watched The Fly 2. Enjoy your cheese break. I will say, I was expecting The Fly 2 to be worse than it was, but that movie is incredibly cruel. And you could probably say that of the, well, so it's a direct sequel to the Jeff Goldblum The Fly, not like the original one, but like the Cronenberg one starring Jeff Goldblum, like that movie is also very dark and like goes to, you know, some like nasty places theme-wise, but it has like a theme around it. I feel like The Fly 2 is missing that tissue to like justify how like bitter and like nihilistic the movie's like vision is. But I don't know. Maybe that's the point of it. Regardless, wouldn't recommend. And then we watched Nightmare on Elm Street 5, which it was okay. I was saying that series is like on a downhill slope more or less, as, like from the first movie onward. But I'd say 5 actually kind of picks up a little bit. 4 was pretty just like generic slasher movie. There were still some really stupid moments in 5, so don't get it twisted. I'm not saying like, oh, that's the best one. It's not like the Friday the 13th movies. God, was it the 5th one or the 6th one? Hold on. Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. Yeah, that's the 6th one. That's my favorite Friday the 13th. Now, this probably doesn't surprise anybody since it's a goofy one, but still. Okay. Man. So, like, what inputs do we have here, right? There's, modifier, right? Head look at modifier. Like, this is a thing. God, man. It's ridiculous. Oh. No, we tried this though, didn't we? Or maybe we didn't. I don't know. Oh, that's the problem. Look at does not return the copy of the thing. Damn it. Damn. Okay, but just purely for experimentation purposes, let's see. I mean, I can leave all this stuff here, I guess. Oh, I gotta tell it what to look at, don't I? That would help. Okay. Wait, do I have this set to 1.5 or did I not actually update that? Shoot. No, I did not. Okay. I do think it needs to be a little bit fast. Not that that matters anyway, because we're frickin'... There we go. Look at target. Just return. Don't do any of this. Wait, did I... Yeah. I think I said it. Let me double check that I said it. I'm gaslighting myself now. Yeah, okay. Look at target, or look at... If this works, I'll be a little excited. It's not doing anything. Great. Was it erroring, or is that flashing that way for a different reason? Nope. Well, I mean, there is an error here, but I think, yeah, that's the random thing that just keeps happening, where it's just like, yeah, this thing's null, but also everything ran fine somehow. It only happens in the editor as well, so, I mean, I guess that's good. I'd rather that than it only happening on builds. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I know why that's happening. So it probably is rotating that correctly, but it's rotating the object, so like, so it's the same as if I were to, like, rotate this object instead of, oh, wait. No, okay, yeah, it does nothing, effectively, because it's not, like, I need to rotate the bone, not this guy. Oh, crap, I completely forgot about this. Forward axis and primary rotation axis. Damn it. Okay, let me see if I can find, like, an example project. We're, like, totally at that point. I've dumped, like, hours into this, and I can't fucking figure it out. So surely there's gotta be, like, somebody that's done... Like, this is not even that crazy of a feature, but every time I fucking try to Google it, like, I can't find any information about, like, how you build this. Godot 3D... skeleton, look... Or skeleton, yeah, look at object. Look at objects. Rotate head and Godot skeleton 3D. Thank you. Show me Assassin's Creed. Get out of here. This is from, okay, not that long ago. Project files, alright. I like it. They timestamped it, but it's not, whatever. I don't know how I couldn't find this before, but whatever. Okay, so this is just following the camera's look at. That's okay. Which version are they going on? Oh, anything 4.0 and above, yeah. Oh, there's a part for look at object. And then one for rotate that smoothly. Okay, this is actually exactly what I needed to do. There's also how to use look at modifier in 3D node in Godot. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have the inbuilt option to make it directly look. Yeah. Okay, fair. But again, we've got the infrastructure there on our own. I just need to get the math right. Oh my god! Oh my god! They're so fucking smart, and I'm so dumb! Okay. 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 I think I already get it. So, there's a dummy node they have, and they rotate that dummy node, and then you take that rotation from the dummy node as, like, a slurp between the angle and this. So, basically what I was doing, but with a third step involved. So we are going to call that rotate 2. I want to see what their code looks like just to make sure. I guess part of the problem too is I keep I keep looking at the wrong thing here. This fucking song. This explanation is kind of really helpful and also very confusing. But it's talking about lerps and how, like, so like your forward is this way, and then like 1 inch this way is like just below 360, and then 1 inch this way is, you know, just above 0. So you have to like account for that when you're calculating. They're doing it in MS Paint. They're just doing a drawing, but it's really good. It's really helpful. I don't want to show it on screen because my recommendations are over here. And some sus stuff over here. Here, I'll link the video in chat, I guess. If anyone wants to watch along while I'm just staring at my screen blankly. There you go. It's by a uploader named GW Tut. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, I get this concept, but I want to see the math here, though. Oh, they have a 2D example, too. That's... oh, man. I have to sub to this channel. Hold up. Marker 3D. Okay. Wait. It's acting as the bone? Wait, what? Oh, this is for example purposes, I see. And I'd love to see some frickin' code already. There we go. I'm just skipping ahead. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't, especially considering I'm missing something in the nuance of setting this up, but you know. Okay, they're using, like, they make a tween to rotate it, it looks like. Well, now I'm confused because this doesn't look like it's actually using the Oh, this is just like straight up raw math. Yeah, no, okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. I fucked up. That's the way I could have done it with the first approach I had, where you're getting like the bone. Actually, it's kind of partially in our code already. This transform thing, like where I'm doing get bone or whatever, yeah, get bone pose. They were doing the like full calculation. I don't, like, fuck it, I don't care. Just give me the fucking thing. Oh, we can get rid of this too, before I accidentally commit it. That was just a separate experiment that we were doing. Attach that, delete code. Did I... Oh. I'm scrolled over by like two characters. Okay. I have now moved on to this video, which I also will not show chat, but whatever. Chaff games. I did really like that person's explanation though, and it was like that will work as well, but I think like just the proper way to do this is with Z and X. Also, I guess everybody's showing that I should use the neck, not the head, which can do. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I can do, hold on. I don't know if I have the version of the model that has a neck bone or not. Do you have a neck? I think you do. Somewhere. Or they don't. Or there's just no neck. Alright, well, fuck it, we ball. Wait, what the hell? I missed something here. Hold on a second. Be in self. I mean, that's what we have, right? It's on self. So they're saying Z-axis. Okay, yeah, but no, I do want X-axis because their character is facing that way. Oh no, wait. My forward is wrong. Oh my god, chat. Oh no. So we want plus X, because yeah, ours is on the positive X, that's fine. And the rotation axis on Y. But what the hell? Now his head, now he's sad. Why did that break his head? It's still wrong. You know, I think it's because the neck is, I don't know, though. Like... Ah. Well, no. Yeah. Like, this also just seems super wrong, because that makes me think, like, oh, I'm supposed to rotate it on the X. But, like, the skeletons lined up, I don't know why this is happening the way it is, but, again, it might just be, like, I need another bone, but again, going back to the model, like, there is... Oh, well, no, there's not really a neck bone. Ah. Yeah, wait, this is like the chest, right? Eh. Am I not in pose mode? Pose. Eh. Yeah, I'll have to reach out to the modeler and fix that, but I have a feeling that, like, in spite of all that, this might still work anyway. I just have to use my weird values instead of this one. Is Katamari's hidden tonight? Hell yeah. This is what currently works, so we're going with this. If I need to, like, you know, change 2 numbers in the equation, that's okay. I don't think I'll touch this again after tonight, whether I get it working or not. Oh my god, wait, dude, it's like, this is like this magic moment where it's like, okay, yeah, here. Oh, wait just a moment. What? Oh, so I'm having it look at itself. Oh. So, wait, hold the phone here. Well, how did he set the bone, though? Because the bone didn't show up until I, Alright, let me go back. Got ahead of myself, apparently. Oy. Yeah, that's a completely separate thing. Oh my, oh no, what's happening? I just realized it's because it has the bone structure, not because that's the target node, it's because, oh my god. Oh my god, I did this so stupidly. If this just works, I'm gonna be so happy. Hold on. This is gonna, like, vastly simplify things. Like, you have no idea. I'm gonna have to tear out a lot of code, though. I mean, it's fine, whatever. My code doesn't work right now, so... Damn it. If only there was an adult in the room for, like, a little bit longer and been like, no, Goon, like, you just give it a target and then you're good. Okay. Now let's set this to the correct settings and see if it works or not. Yeah, that's clearly not correct. Forward axis should be Z+. That's looking good. And then Y? Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I love Godot 4.0. Jesus Christ, man, it's so good! Anyway, looks good, thank you. I am very happy right now. Except for this. I feel like I shouldn't put it under this, but maybe I should, I don't know. That's cool too. The skeleton has its own, like, built-in limitations to, like, how far it'll rotate, so I'm not too worried about that. That first YouTube video I linked, though, does explain, like, the math you would do if you didn't have this magical look at thing, but we have this magical look at thing. We're using a fucking game engine, using the goddamn feature of the game engine. Rule number 1 of game development, chat. Do not remake something that's already in the engine. So that video, the person that posted that first video's credit, like, that was entirely, like, not a feature until, like, I upgraded the version that we're in. we're living with this hellish debugger situation because I upgraded the version that we're on. Oh my god. Which, again, I didn't even know that existed. Thank god someone in chat mentioned it a while ago. I think it was Ravier. Mentioned it after after a raid. I was like, yes, fuck yes. Thank god this finally makes sense. I was so confused. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Well, that's a little annoying, but whatever. Is there a good way that I can move this? I don't even know. Uh, um, so if I tell it to like go backwards or whatever, right? Maybe I should put some angle limitations on this, because even though the skeleton it does have its limits, it is kind of going crazy here. I mean, maybe that's just the answer, is just reset its local transform to 0, 0, 100 or something. It's a little crazy, but whatever. Oh, well, we can... Okay, even better, I can save the position so we're not hard-coding it. We'll save it on ready, and then we'll just reset it to that. Ooh, man, okay. Jeez. How do I gonna do this? I'm also now contemplating, like, okay, I need to, like, move this towards... I guess move towards would be an option, right? I mean, I can also just change the target, I guess. Hold on, let me finish this video, and maybe there's just like a, oh yeah, you can have it, like, do smooth curve to the thing and just define, like, how fast you want it to move. It's a crunchy song on the Katamari soundtrack. Oh! Nice. So they're also using a tween there, too. So what I would want to do is just move this object towards the other object and then specify the speed with look speed. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Target net. Well, no, I don't even need that. I don't need that as a parameter because it's a parameter on the goddamn thing. But what I do need is a vector. Private vector 3. Initial. Target. Local position. Actually, no, yeah, I do. This one does need to be local. So we can grab not you either, actually. Man, we're about to not need like so many of these things here. I'm incredibly hyped. Also, I didn't think I was gonna stream game dev all stream, but we might be doing that because I now that we know we can make this work, I want to make this work. I want to put this thing to bed already. This has been my fucking white whale feature-wise. Thank God for Godot 4.4. It's an awesome feature. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am often critical of the Godot engine, but I want to see it get better. I think it will get better over time. What's up, Turner? How's it going? And this is just another example of that happening. Oh god, okay. I need to check in relation to this thing. Where the hell? Wait, do I? Oh, I have the modifier as a parameter. Even better, right? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. I was like, I could have sworn I had that as a parameter. Okay, yeah. So I could just take head look at modifier and then do dot. Target node, and then do position equals target node dot bastard. Okay. Oh, this is actually going to not work any longer. What I do instead here is... just do that. Let's get rid of this transform because this is not going to help us at all. This song's going crazy. Oh, actually, you know what? Saving this might be a good idea because we'll need this to move. So if I have the whole node itself, then that's good. Oh shit. That is like the meaning of that is conflating with this thing, and I don't want it to do that. Let's call it look at target. What? This? What? That's gotta be just random nonsense. Why are you mad? Node path does not contain a definition for update. Huh? Alright, that thing's hallucinating. We're fine. So look at target is that, and then initial target position equals look at target dot local position, dot transform dot local position. No. God, what the fuck is the parameter? Dot transform dot position. I can I get this? Oh, it's equivalent to transform dot origin. Gotcha. Damn it! How do I get? Oh, is there a global transform as well? Yes. So this would be the local one, which is what I want. Yeah, local space transfer. Okay. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just running in circles here. Oh, that's why it was yelling at me. It's because I didn't finish that line up there. Let me check my diff real quick. That is not GitHub. I'm totally okay to start yanking this stuff out, but I want to make sure I'm not like... Okay, so that's new, we need those. That, I don't need any more. That we just updated. That's just a refactor. I'm just trying to make sure I wouldn't mind if I needed to like roll back all of my changes. And that is just this logic but commented out. That's our math that is no longer relevant and was incorrect in the first place. This is just an optimization. Maybe I should check that in, I don't know. Oh, and then this is actually kind of important too. Whatever. I'll redo it. I'll totally remember to redo it if I need to roll back. Anyway. So this actually will probably not be needed at all. I don't think there's like a good way I can like I suppose there isn't really a good way to do this. Maybe one way I could do it is like this. Hold on. We'll make like current target local position, or no, current target global position. So if I'm gonna need to make a callback for this tween so that I can like tell it like, because I don't want it to like, I guess I do actually want it to update. Like if the target changes partway there, you know? I mean, reality of the situation, like, it's gonna take like a second to like look at something, so if it updates and we have to like wait for it to the first one to finish before we update it again. But then we have to queue it up. Oh man, okay. Devil's in the details, huh? Well, I guess if I keep spamming, like, additional tweens at it, it's just gonna be, like, more sets of operations to execute that eventually all arrive at the same spot. So maybe I don't need a mechanism to say, like, okay, well, it's already in the process of moving, don't worry about it. But, I do want to do this, because it'll at least stop it from spamming additional ones when you're already finished looking at the thing you're looking at. Oh, I erased too much, chat. I hope this is right, because I think we set the target to, like, hold on. Yeah, we set it to the look at point in there. So we already have, like, the correct sub-object and not, like, the base object itself. Hold on, let me visualize what I'm just saying, because that probably makes no sense. Where is... not item spawn point. Sure, the museum front door key. Right, so, like, that's, like, an object that has, like, information, like, an area around it, there's a sprite, whatever, collision box. But I also have this look at thing, like, okay, well, this is where you're actually supposed to be looking at, because, like, if you take this thing instead, it'll look here, which is not where this is. So I have this, like, sub-object that's associated with every single individual item, or pickup, thing. Cool, okay. Well, that's all good. I'm surprised that wasn't the last song on the soundtrack. I feel like that's a good... Oh, this is also a good pick, though. Chad, I'm tempted to show you my recommends right now. There's a... it's a related video that's just... It's similar, like, chill, vibey music, but it's, for whatever reason, the background is the Twin Towers. I don't know why. The fuck? Why can't we escape? Never mind. Not even safe in Busta move. Okay, so we want to, if you're not already at that position... Wait, what the hell? No, wait, I don't want this, actually. Wait, yeah, no, I don't need this other variable. We can just look at the object. Because, yeah, we have the node, we just take the node and check the position. Otherwise, I'd need to keep updating it, like, on the update. That would be so stupid. Okay, yeah, so the origin of the global transform. So we instead... So this is our position, that's where we're trying to go to. It's our end result. And we want to take look at target dot... God, what is it? Like, create tween or so? Oh, yeah, there you go. Create tween, and then I need to fucking... Oh, God. You know what? Hold on. Let me... I'm cheating off my own work now. Debug tween to angle. We use tweens for, like, the quick rotation feature. We also use it in a couple other random things. Oh, yeah, the cutscene logic, too. Also for rotation, but whatever. Okay, so we gotta call... First, we just call create tween. Okay. And then we do tween dot tween property. Not this, actually. Do the look at target, and then we do the property... Ah, shit. Going back to that video. Enhance. Influence. Influence? What? Look delay. Oh man, they do this straight up on, like, on body entered. Target node equals body.getPath. But wait, what do they call target node? What? I don't know if this is the correct, like, parameter here, but I mean, this is literally a video for doing exactly what I'm trying to do, so I don't know. But I feel like this isn't correct. Like, it's too high, right? It should be like that. Alright, whatever. Maybe that has to do with the, something with that. Whatever. Oh wait, do I need to do this then? No, I super do need to do that. Ugh. Okay, but what if, though? But what if, like, really big number? Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, that was the end of that mix, so let me put something else on. Do we have a crisis? Is it an incredible crisis? Finished final class for college for the final year. This project is due Friday, and we're rushing to complete it tonight. Let's program a basic 3D FPS platformer game. Well, very simple. Just submit the game Lorne's Lure and say, I made this smiley face. Anyway, good luck to your brother. How's it going, Girl Chan? Been there. I guess that's... Hold on. Sure, whatever. That's fine. that's good enough. And all this tea is making my throat kind of... scruffly. Alright. Well, point is... I mean... It says influence, but I don't know. Final value should be this thing, I think. And then duration would be, look at speed. Nope. So Unity found out it's total pain. Any changes you make, preview can't be saved at all. Oh god, yeah. I think there is a, like, apply, or whatever the hell it is. How do you start the tween? Does it just go? What? Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm looking at from their side, but like, whatever. Creates and appends a property tweener as method tweens, duration second. It must, like, I don't know. I don't think you have to create a callback, right? I will for debugging purposes, but like I don't think we actually need one here, weirdly enough. Yeah. Cool. Oh shit. Yeah, hold on. Ghetto. Global position. Tween it. It's possible to tween global position.x and y separately. Yes. Global position. Thank you. post from 2018. Anyway, that is really rough if you were like debugging and tuned everything in and then just like exited the debugger. At least I thought that was a thing in newer versions of Unity that you can like if you do it consciously, like you can like right click and be like apply all changes or apply some while the debugger is still running, of course. If you stop it, then you're toast. We can call back. Callable.from. This is just some fancy C# syntax, and by fancy I mean it's what you gotta do to make the callback work in C#. Callable from look at finished. Is there like an ID or something? I don't think that's gonna do what I'm expecting it to do. I think that's gonna give us like our object's instance ID. Name, native instance, yeah, I don't know. That's fine. Anyway, look at finished, we'll make that real quick like. gd.print. Woohoo! Look at finished. I don't know why I put woohoo in there, but whatever. We've done it. Okay, look at target, continue to just return. I will eventually nuke that entire method, but hopefully this just works. Let's see. Wait, this is not right. I need to set the, so the head's never going to reset at this point. That's okay. Just for the sake of like testing this, let's see if anything I've done so far is working. Well. Yep. Okay then. You know, I said earlier tonight I'm gonna turn off the filter because it looks like ass, but I haven't done that yet. Am I missing something here? No. 'Cause yeah, that gets updated, then back on the player. Should all be up to date as well. So it's got to look at down here. The look at is now on the correct thing. The forward and rotation axis are now correct. Interesting. I'm very confused at the moment. Alright, well let's at least, this wasn't like a new... Oh wait, MS Build? Oh, Unreal, yeah, duh. I mean, I like that outputs that at least, I guess. Yeah, we need to still facilitate, like, doing this... Oh, shit, yeah. So what I would do here... Oh wait, no, yeah, it should be printing this out if this were working. Oh my god, okay, there we go. Set player look at 2. Boom. Stupid Boolean issues. Okay, so this, we're going to do the exact same thing, except instead of tweening global position, we'll just tween local position. And instead of the node, since there won't be one, in fact, we actually want to get rid of that else if here. You know what, I'll comment it out because this actually isn't checked in yet. I end up having to go backwards. Initial, target, local position. We'll just call the same thing, whatever. The gears are turning in my head, chat, and I'm thinking instead of this, I should have a nullable vector. Because, like, this is essentially... Oh, no, because this is local position, that's global position. Never mind, never mind. I was like, we could just have code down here that generically sets it. And sure, since it's a string, I could, like, set that conditionally, but no. It's dumb. Let's not do things that way. Yeah, I'm just trying to like streamline my code. It's gonna be harder to read if I change it that way anyway, so screw it. Okay, now that I did not reverse the if statement there. Didn't mean to start a new game, but here we are. I guess we go back to the main menu. Wouldn't be the end of the world. I think he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it. Look at that. Alright, let's go to a better example. Except, wait, I think it's... Is that backwards? I couldn't tell. Let's go to something that's on the ground. It'll be a lot more obvious to see. Well, it is and it isn't, because it's also, like... Okay, I definitely... got a bit of an exorcist situation going on. Our character will bend his head as far as he feels like. I thought there was restrictions on the bones. Maybe that's not in the version of the model that we're using. Why's my... Oh, wrong button. Duh. Oh yeah, I literally can't bind that key also, because the escape just, like, cancels the assignment of the button, because I needed some key to, like, you know, cancel the, like, binding. Anyway. It's neither here nor there. Chat, I think we have ourselves a functional feature here. The only thing we gotta do still is let's dial in the restrictions. Oh, no, let's clean up our code, first of all. We can put an else if here. Let me just do that real quick. Else if... Just steal this and then modify it slightly. Oh, fuck. It's annoying. That's why we won't call it multiple times, because if I go into logs here, you'll see we called it a bunch. And now, if I, in theory, if you're standing still at least, it shouldn't, like, update it. Yeah. Okay. That seems fine, but let me delete the rest of the unused code. Yeah, so we just don't need look at target anymore, which is heckin' sweet. As I say, deleted code is debugged code. As I say, as they say. I mean, I say it too, it's just I didn't quote that. I didn't coin that. Alright, we don't need woohoo look at finished, it works, we know it works. Oh, yeah, actually, here's a good question. Do I even need to create a callback? I'm pretty sure you don't. I'm like, I'm like a caveman. I'm like, how does it know to start the tween? No, I do need that one. That is used. I no longer need... This is not in use, because I'm not doing the calculation any longer. This is in use still. This is in use still. This is in use still. Target rotation should not be in use any longer. Target nodes is still in use. Collision shape. Oh, we only have this for the sake of, yeah. Applying the parameters here. It's silly, but whatever. Target count is also useful. Yo, Big Boy Games! Thank you for the raid. It's a big raid. Raid, yeah. How's it going? What's up, Ryan K. Hawkins? Yoshi Replays and Big Boy. Big Boy Games official. It's going well. How are you doing? I actually just figured something out that I've been working on for weeks. Turns out it's just a feature in frickin' Godot 4.4, so we upgraded to 4.4. I'm a little annoyed with the new editor situation, but it's also not the end of the world. I can list my grievances, but whatever. Anyway, if you guys like watching dev streams, check out Big Boy Games Official. Yeah, also he's got a game, which I'm blanking on the name of right now. Oh yeah, here, let me show you. All right. Sorry, I'm getting derailed here, but yeah. So I've been trying to get the player to like look at objects when they're nearby it. For context, I'm making like a Resident Evil style, like old Resident Evil fixed camera, all that jazz, tank controls and whatnot. I probably will eventually add in like what they call arrange controls, where you can use like an analog stick. But I want to do it right if we do that. I don't know, I keep clicking new game. I have a save that's right where I need it to be, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, the player will now look at stuff. That's a bad example because it's over there, but yeah, you can see he's still looking at it. I need to set some restrictions to that, but he's looking at stuff. I was just cleaning up some code. I didn't know that there's a thing called look at modifier, and you just give it like an object, and it will just like wherever you point that object, it will the bone, or you give it a bone on the model, and it will just look at that. So that new node changelog seems really useful. It is very useful, I can say. I overcomplicated the hell out of it when trying to implement it. Yeah, I think it was last week actually. Ravier rated us, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you could just use this thing instead." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't have that." Mr. Goon, I think I got it. Sup, and I do have it. But thank you. Good timing. Also, welcome on in. Got it working, I think? Hell yeah. Same. Sorry if you went through a bunch of math to do the same thing. Yeah, so I gotta set some restrictions here, but... because right now, our character is the Exorcist. You can see we're facing backward. Oh! You know, I thought that, like, the restrictions on the bones in the model itself would do that for us, but I was wrong. Anyway, my grievances with, Godot 4.4. So, number one, you can see this editor window. First of all, I don't know what the hell these do. They don't seem to do anything, but I'm sure they... this I do understand, but it's not... I don't know. It's not perfect yet, but that's fine. It's a step in the right direction that's not fully baked yet, I guess, is my grievance. Yeah, so it sets it to like this random size that's just your full screen, and this is still just a window. Like, this is just a window. But I already have a thing implemented in my game where you can set the resolution, and it no longer frickin' works. Although I think it only doesn't work in editor. I'm about to make a build and prove that one way or another. But it tells you like, yeah, embedded window can't be resized. I'm like, well, this isn't embedded, is it? Because it's out here, man. It's really in my fucking way. Like, if I want to go to the remotes and like edit stuff. Again, I know they're working towards like having it work like Unity, where this is just, it would be playing in this window or whatever. But yeah, it's not yet. That's pissing me off. I'm just kidding. I'm not that mad about it, but can play in that window. Did you click on the node? Wait, I can play in this window? I don't know, chat, because that seems to open this window and not these dots? This dot over here? Hold on. These guys. Embed game on next play, make game... Oh. Is that? Hold on. Ah, you guys are geniuses. Thank you. Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I just need to complain, and then people are like, okay, Goon, you're... Well, you guys didn't say I was an idiot, but... like, Goon, just go look here. Anyway, thank you. GG. BBG. Me when I read. You could make it... I'm sorry, as people in my chat, I'm not used to it. I missed some windows. Inputs for playing the game, 3Ds for selecting things. Yo, thank you for the follow, Shoe Bear. Anyway. Okay. Well, I'm a little less hot-headed now. But anyway. Even with all that, like, still, the new features are just amazing, and that's cool. Like, it's super worth it regardless. Hold up. I suspect this is more of int. Zam. Rip int, who did all of the math to make this work correctly. and then I'm like, actually, I just found this feature, or actually, not even I just found this feature, I just used the feature I already found correctly. Already followed, but gotta go to bed. Oh, yeah, thanks for popping in. See you later, Ryan. Appreciate it, regardless. Have a good night. Shit. Yeah, so that stuff works. I was cleaning up my code here. I think we cleaned everything up. Yeah. Cool. Oh, no, we didn't clean everything up. But just a couple instances of this, I think. I do want to rerun it again after this because I'm pretty sure... like, it obviously didn't compile because there was compiler errors right there, but it played, like, the last copy or whatever. Give ourselves a little more space here. I wish you could save the console debug stuff when I, like, load a save file, but that's kind of ridiculous at the same time, so I don't know. I don't think I actually want that. So I think all that's left is to tune in the parameters here, and then this should be working fully. Yep, everything's still working as it was previously, at least, I guess. Cool. That speed feels good. I don't know, I could try changing it just to see, but whatever. Elsie, sleep. You have yourself a good one as well, Yoshi Replays. Appreciate y'all popping in. And I appreciate the raid. Thanks again, Big Boy Games. I need to stop doing that. Like, I read chat from the bottom up, so, like, I'll read things that happen after, like, or, yeah, things people say after, like, they explain it in more detail, and I'm like, okay. Also, I do appreciate it regardless. I'm not just, like, it's just really funny that you came in here and said, I got it, like, right as I got it. If nothing else, we're in sync. Cool. Alright. Well. Yeah, so that's all working. Oh, I know why it's funky. It's because, okay. It's because my character doesn't have a neck bone currently. Like, they just have, like, a head. Here, let me just go into Blender. Again, I'm not a modeling guy myself, but, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, so there's just this bone at the top. So I gotta talk to my guy that made this model and have him add, like, I do know how to add a bone here, but I'm afraid I'm gonna, like, fuck his model up, so I don't want to touch it. As I often say, I know just enough about 3D modeling to be dangerous, and that, like, goes doubly so for rigging, and I'm just not gonna touch. I'll leave it to the pros. I'm all over the place with that, fair enough. Also, leave it to me to completely interpret, like, whatever someone says to me in chat in, like, the worst way possible. It's the streamer syndrome. Chat, we are going to tune in the skeleton, but first, I'm actually going to go take a quick break. I was about to right before you raided. I do appreciate the raid, but, give me a moment. Actually, I'm going to be away a little bit longer than normal, because I'm going to go brew myself another cup of tea. And then we'll get this stuff tuned in. I almost whacked myself in the face with my headphones. Be right back, y'all. It's occurred to me that I am using an electric tea kettle, and I could bring it down here, but I don't have a good surface for it. I guess other than this table, because this is made of wood, but like I have a card table over there, but that's like got a plastic like thing on the top of it, so I probably shouldn't use it on that. And then my coffee table's glass, so I don't really want to heat up that a bunch, you know? Anyway, let us go back to our protagonist's scene. Whatever the hell it is. There we go. And yeah. Use angle limit. Symmetry limitation. If true limitations can be spread from the bone symmetrically. Limitation can be specified separately for... What the fuck? Not sure I understand this. Is that... Oh... Yeah, okay. Dang it. It's gonna be the hardest thing to visualize as well, but, I'll, like, just type it. What am I doing? So, primary rotation axis would be what the primary limit's for, I would assume, right? Which, like... Yeah. Oh, actually, that limits it even further than I thought. Maybe 180 is what I'm looking for, then? Oh, yeah, because it's going to be like a 45-degree cone. Oh, no, because that goes all the way that... What the fuck? Oh, no, it snaps to that side. Ew. It's kind of stupid. Why does it do that? I guess what else would you do, right? Because that's like where it should be. It's obnoxious. Oh well. Yeah, don't do that either. Still too much there. It seems like a good middle ground. Perfect, okay. So, I mean, it's not gonna be like... Oops. Okay. I'm reusing this tea bag, and it's not... It's like a hint of the flavor that the first batch I brewed was. Also, don't worry, this is all, like, non-caffeinated herbal tea. I'm not, like, getting super hopped up on tea just because I got a congested throat here. I mean, that probably does more or less exactly what I want to do. It still will look weird when you, like, rotate around an object, but that's whatever. I don't really care. Also, what am I doing? Hold on. Let's make a frickin' save over here, shall we? Save. New save. Alright. Player is no longer possessed. Wait, is there not an item in here? Okay, that does work, though. I don't know what's up with this. Wait, is that just doing that indefinitely? Okay, let's go into the remote real quick. Root. Player. Where on earth is this thing? I mean, like, they're looking forward as far as I can tell, so that's... Oh, camera, there we go. No. Override the in-game camera. Oh, I guess I have to, like, move it, no. I mean, I could probably, if I set it to, like, from editors, I can maybe, like, mess with it then, but it's gonna be hella useful once I figure it out. Anyway, also, thank you for the explanation, everyone. I do appreciate that, everyone. Big Boy and Yoshi, although I guess Yoshi's already gone, but regardless, I appreciate it. Okay, why the hell is this doing what it's doing? Wait. Why didn't... I misspelled gazebo, or maybe I didn't. That's a third-party thing I grabbed. I didn't model this. What? Why is it like gazer bro? Not even gazer bro. Gazer bow. Huh. What the heck am I looking for? No, I'm not looking for this. I want to see under the player's model. There we go. Protagonist. Where in the heck is this square at? Where are you? Damn. Okay. Oh, there he is. So, I mean, he's there. He's at -10, -100. That's the local position. Yeah, so then it moves down there, and it moves back up. Maybe that is a little slow, as far as, like... I don't know, that's, like, smooth. Maybe it could be a little faster, but... You know what, we can very easily test this in real time now. Again, I don't think this should be firing over and over, because, it, like, the comparison we do down here... Like... I don't know, man. Actually, hell, I don't even need a new print for that. Just take these guys. But... Also, we don't need these callbacks, so we can get rid of those as well. Alright, we're gonna bump this up by a whole 1. It's way too slow right now, like, most certainly. Yeah. I need more debug info, so we're gonna have to recompile and all that jazz. Load the gazebo save. Oh, shoot. I want to look at the, I guess I don't really care. I see it happen. And this might need a little bit of tuning, but, like, it's mostly working. Okay. Oh, there is a bit of a delay to that, because it doesn't update until, like, every other second or so. Maybe I should make that more immediate. That could be part of the problems we're having. Oh, maybe that tween is just, like, happening so slowly. Does it ever, like, actually reach the full position when you do a tween? Maybe I'm just, like, wrong with, like, my assumption of how that works. It's just, like, getting close to the point, but never actually, like, fully going to it. There is, like, an is equals approximately when it comes to vectors, right? I think I can just do that. equals approx. Yes, is equals approx. And then we want not on that. Alright, let's see if that helps. We'll let this steep a little bit longer. Really need to get rid of this filter. It's very distract. You know, that is actually still like really slow, the way it returns. Maybe, yeah, maybe we just gotta speed it up. Ooh, or is it because there's multiple of these fighting each other? That could be too. Oh, man. Ugh. Okay. New plan. New plan. Is there like a... What, cancel? Cancel free. Oh, dot free. Maybe this is what I want, maybe? You can undelete it, I guess. Hold on. Delete the object from memory. I mean, I guess that's it. Hold on. I don't know, God. It's a silly phrase to Google. Cancel tween. Wait, maybe there's a stop. Hold on. Let's look at the docs for the tween. There we go. Okay. Stop tweening. Okay. And wait, resets? No. Don't reset. I guess pause, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. And then I guess dot free is maybe the right way to, like, memory allocation wise get rid of it, but you lose a reference to it, you can retrieve it using get processed tweens. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is like a potential issue I'm creating here because, like, since it's doing it multiple times, like in the process of resetting, it could have like a bunch of like pending stacked ones in here. I don't even need to use that method though, we can just do this instead. What was the object called? It's a tween, okay. Private tween current look at whatever. I guess just on ready, we just set that to null. There we go. That way we don't have to worry about it being busted. See, now I do kind of want to like merge this into one process here. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. We'll do it this way so it's like legible from like a coding perspective. I'll make a method for this. Create new look at, and then we want vector 3 new position, and then is global position. Is there anything else I need to do here? No, we'll just pull look speed from over here. We don't need to worry about it. So the first thing I want to do is if this is not null, pause it, and Um, I'm gonna do some debugging while we're doing this. I will call that like get processed, yeah, get processed tweens. Scene tree dot get. What the hell? Oh. Get roots. Oh my god. Get tree. There we go. Processed tweens. Let's do a for each for debugging purposes. I'm gonna hope there's like a nice format this prints it out in. Oh my god, my eyes. So I'm expecting this to show up at least once in the process, but that's okay. Because like it won't clear it out. Like when you call free, that's why there's cancel free, because until that update loop finishes processing, that's still going to be in memory. It just frees it up afterwards. But that's okay. We'll have already like told that particular tween that we're discarding, like eventually go just clean yourself up. I want to make sure that that doesn't somehow stay on this list over here. Because even if it doesn't error, that's still like, you know, wasted memory, and I don't want that. I'm getting full console app developer up in here with these. Begin this section, end this section. Okay, and then let me create the tween. Actually, I should just take the rest of this code from here. His global position. Cool, you almost got it. Autocomplete, thank you. Fucking goddamn. I knew I was trying to do a ternary operator, didn't know. What the fuck? Oh. I guess that's on me. A little bit. Entirely, actually. Alrighty. So we just do that, and then we give it the node, or the position, target, new position. End is end. In global coordinates. Cool, alright. Simple enough. And then we just call it from each of these places. Eventually I'll delete that for each with all the debugging shit, but I want to make sure this is working before I, you know, completely toss it out. Actually, likewise, I'm also just going to comment this out for now, but, initial look at position, false. And this guy, true. All right. I guess I need to have that running the whole time. Whatever. It's fine. All right. I'm gonna toss this tea bag because it's not. I think I've sucked all the flavor out of it at this point. I'll stop drinking so much tea. I mean, hell, at this point, we're kind of like victory lapping right now. The only thing I need to do is I need to do a build and see if my resolution stuff still works. Just because I haven't tested that in the new version of the engine. That's like the one thing I haven't tested. I assume it does work. It just hasn't been working because it's in this embedded thing now. But yeah. Yeah, see, that list keeps growing. That's not good. This is what I didn't want to happen. So, like, I can cancel the tween or whatever, but I think if I do that, it, like... It's gonna do a thing that I don't want it to do. Oh, man. I mean, I guess we can try it and see what that looks like. No, not cancel. Reset? No. Those are just emitters. It's no undo, right? Unreference? That's ref counted. Okay, never mind. Remove? No. I need to go look at the docs specifically, one sec. There we go. I'm like, hey, I know I had a tab open somewhere with this. Bind node, chain, custom steps, get loops left, is running, is valid, interpolate value, kill. Dot kill. Yes, there we go. Yes, kill. Anyway. Eventually I'll learn what I'm doing with this engine, but today is not that day, apparently. Okay, I only see one, that's good. I'm consistently just seeing one of them, that's awesome. This is crazy. This even, like, okay, well, it's not spamming the number of, like, tweens being processed in the background now, so I guess I'm mostly okay with this, but I even have is equal approx, and apparently that's not close enough. Well, we solved the main problem, so that's cool, at least, I suppose. I mean, it's the only active one, so it's just like it's not doing it. Man. I don't know if that's like because of a rounding thing with like where the player is and like what the like maybe it works off global space or something and it's just like never quite getting there. Like this is basically, I mean we're in E notation here, so that's yeah. This is, you know, 0.00000 off. Or 2 off. And likewise this one's a little less so, but still is close. I don't know. Okay, let me look at where I'm using the other tween, because the not actor look at. Yeah, player. Okay. So this is when we rotate the Y direction. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can do this. Yeah, if we do a linear transition, it's probably doing a logarithmic one, so it's like not ever reaching the value because it's log of whatever value is. Fuck. Okay. Will that look bad or no? I don't. Well, let's see what it looks like. All right, well, we don't need this anymore. We figured it out. It's just the kill method. Wait. Yeah, that's all good. And then you set the transition to linear. I think those are only the only two options, right? Oh, no, not at all. Jeez, okay. Wow. Or exponential, not logarithmic, what am I saying? Yeah, I think, I'm assuming that's the default. But I don't know for sure. What's it saying here? Wait, no, the default is linear? What? Okay, well, I mean, let's see if this changes anything. Then maybe it is a coordinate space thing since we're editing the local position and not the global. Oh, I should... Oh, hold on. Dude, why does it loop, like, for 6 times? What the hell? Hold on, let me check that again. But this time with... I'm also beeping with this. This is a cylinder, but it's showing as a square. So it said it right away, but it's not taking into effect right away. Or it's just going really slow? I don't understand. Oh, wait, this will help me understand, probably. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think I kind of understand what's happening here. Man, okay. I don't know exactly what to do about this, but I think I at least understand the problem space. So the thing is, whenever we have this happen, right? We have this little invisible thing. He's right here. Honestly, I should probably make that a point and not a vector node 3D, but whatever. Oh, no, it needs to be node 3D because that's what it listens for. So when he's looking there, he's looking forward. And then he goes, like, I move that slowly to wherever the thing I'm looking at is. I think that's in the right spot. It's not like continuously going on that journey. The problem is, now I walk out of here, it needs to catch back up to me, and if I'm turning the other way, it's even worse. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Shit. Okay, well that's something to fix for sure. But that is... I think that's kind of related to the issues we're having here of it not actually ever finishing this tween here. Okay, well, I mean, it mostly works. I'm good to commit this, I think. Okay, these I don't need. That's just good to go. Leave myself a to-do here. To-do. Even with equal procs, this never actually reaches the position. I'll need to figure out some other snap to logic at some point. Cool. And I do see value in keeping these debug lines here because it lets us know like where we're setting stuff. I almost wonder if it's like worth it to do like a calculation to see if it's in the cone outside of where the player can see, like reset at that point, not wait till they are like physically out of range with their hitbox or whatever. That would probably be a cleaner solution, but again, that's some V2 stuff. Right now it is actually functional, so I'm going to commit this. Additional consideration for resetting to origin or to default position when player or when target is out of player's cone of rotation. All right. That seems good. Yeah, you can even see it, like, it does eventually stop doing this. Like, it will reach the spot, and then it'll stop moving it, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Well, whatever. Either way, let's say we cut a build and see if my window resolution stuff still works, or if that's worked in some way. I don't expect this to be broken, for the record. Also, I'm hiding my screen for a sec. Also commit everything in a second here. Actually, you know, before I build, let's commit everything. Unhide everything. Okay, what the hell else did we change? Unfortunately, we did change the protagonist because we needed to have this look at thing. The player scene did not change. That's good. Good to keep as is. That's just like the player moving. Like their animation playing while we're in the screen. I don't... I'm not sure what these are, but I guess... This makes it look like I'm deleting the option button from both of the pause screens. I'm not going to commit that, because we didn't touch any of that code. I don't... I don't know. Oh, okay. All of this stuff can actually get deleted. You know what? I'm gonna delete that when I'm not in Godot, because I feel like it might freak out if I'm, like, messing with files. Didn't need that. Maybe that is something I need to commit? I don't know. It probably is something related. No, it's texture. It might... No, import settings are in a separate file. See, I have no clue what that is. Same goes for this script. We don't need it. And we'll delete that later, after I close Godot. That was my, like, Hail Mary desperation, make the look at work within a sandbox type thing that we didn't... thankfully, we did not need to get to. And then that's just commented out code. Okay, yeah, I guess it was all in here. Fix the look at logic, so the player mostly... Or actually, no, it does work. There correctly looks at objects nearby. We did it! Yippee! Alright. Now I hide my screen while I do a build. Godot's pretty good, actually, at not showing random Windows folders that have my name in it. But we did upgrade major versions, so, you know, better safe than sorry, right? Export. We'll just do a Windows build. Uh-oh. Shit. Wait, yes. Install them from a file. Can I install them from other files? Online? Oh, I'm not online. Oh, perfect. Download and install. I guess I can show you guys this. It's because we upgraded. We need the templates for exporting to all the platforms again. I will cut a build soonish. I think once I actually have a cutscene in the tech build area to like fully just show all the features of the game, maybe that's the point at which I will cut another build for itch.io. I mean, again, it's not that hard to download this and just hit play on the right version, but whatever. It's from a Namco game called Whirlo. It's got a funky little frog guy on the side. I've never heard of this game. I was gonna say it's from some random JRPG. Man, why is this build template a gig large? What the heck? The heck, Godot? Yo, Noir Mouse! Another raid. Thank you. Thanks for the raid, I appreciate it. Hope your stream was good. I hope I'm not speaking while you're, like, not fully moved over to the stream yet. But welcome regardless. Welcome on in, Raiders. We're doing something very exciting right now. I'm downloading build templates. I'm just sitting here talking nonsense. I'm not even really talking nonsense. I'm just kind of talking in circles. We kind of actually got everything done for the night that I wanted to. Namely, the player now correctly... I'll show you in a sec. The player will look at stuff on the ground. But I wanted to cut a build because we upgraded to a new version of Godot, and it is I can no longer resize the window from my like menu settings, and I want to make sure that the resize works correctly, because I don't want, I just want to make sure I haven't broken any features that I already have. New Doom game this week? True. That is true. I'm not gonna play it though. I mean, I will eventually play it, but I'm not gonna play it like as soon as it comes out. It does look great. I have like nothing against it or anything. I'm waiting. I got too much shit to play. It's pretty playing party against new friends or friends was fun. Hell yeah. Huzzah! Okay. I mean, it's good now, right? Oh, now I need to hide my screen, actually, because it does have my folder. No, not export as mesh library. Project export. Export path. Don't think that's correct. Oh, it is. Actually, damn, it did remember, even across versions. Good job, Godot. Goon's House of Doom 2 2024. Time to make a 2025 folder, chat. Actually, first of all, it's Goon's Museum of Doom now. Oh, I need to change the EXE as well. I can do that later. It's not that exciting. You just kind of, you know. Yeah, send that over there. And I don't really need any of the debugging stuff on there, but I could have done that. Hey, you didn't remember the, oh yeah, duh. That is a settings file that's not, okay, yeah, they're smart. It's not tied to, like, the version in any way. Yeah. I think it's better if I just name all of these, like, different variations of the same thing. Whatever. Anyway, I think that finished. Or I didn't hit the button. I'm not sure which. Or it's doing something right now. I see there's a little asterisk up there. What's going on? Alright, I'm gonna open the folder and see if there's anything in there. Builds. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Sorry for the Windows noises, y'all. This folder's empty. No. 1 second here. I think I just didn't hit the button. Also, I don't know what's up with the... Okay, there we go. I was like, what is this? What is all this? No. Export project? Playable build. Yes. Did it, like, fail or something? Save. There we go. Oh, that's fine. This is the .NET. Oh god, what is this console window going to show? Alright, well now it's doing something. Allegedly. I mean, it's sitting at 0% right now. There we go. We can resolve that. That doesn't... I think that doesn't cause it to not work. I'm pretty sure, at least. Alright, let's run the game. Hey, it looks like it still works. I'll double check, but I saw it resize. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Give me 1 sec. I will return to chat in a moment here. Hey, it works. You know one cool thing I can do? If I do like this or whatever, right? Like super tiny and I hit cancel, it'll pop back. I'll go in the game and do it in game as well, just because it's technically a different menu, but like it's the same code, so I can't imagine it would spawn differently. Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci. All right, cool. Yeah, so that just had to do with the embed thing. I figured that was probably the case, but again, I just want to make sure I didn't break any features across upgrades. It's just, you know, better safe than sorry. Quick question, do you like V-Box? Yeah, Dirt Zach, thank you for the follow. Heading off, thank you. Thank you for the raid. See you later. Say my headphones are dying? Oh yeah, no worries at all. I appreciate the raid altogether. You have a good one. Do you like using VBox HBox containers? I've been using them because they're a way to reliably keep consistent structure in different resolutions. Actually, great time to bring this up in. That should work, I think. Gaming, this menu's clean. Thank you. It looks like shit, but it's clean. It's functional, it works. I started using them, but I kind of suck at using them. I do too, and even in this game, you'll see examples of me doing it well and me doing it not well. In fact, a really good example of me fucking it up is, let me go over here. So if I go into not options, the control bindings, this screen is a fucking nightmare layout-wise. This needs the most love. I was like, I couldn't figure out how to make like the scroll box in here, so I kind of just forced it into 3 columns, and it works, but it's kind of fucked up. So I've heard stuck as a prototype. Exactly. Yeah, that was the follow-up statement that I had that I didn't get to. Anyway, oops. Speed 10. Neum. So in my game, I've got this little feature that I just finally made work tonight. The player will look at objects that are nearby if they're objects of interest. And this works generically on any... Well, I can't see if it's working on the the map pickup over there. It should be. Looks like it is. Yeah, I can see his head, barely. this debug area could use some work, but whatever. At some point I'm gonna make the debug speed modifiers actually also increase your speed, but whatever. For now, it's good. But yeah. So we got that working tonight. Finally. And also it was comically simple how to make it work too. I literally, so what I was doing, you have this is new in 4.4, which is why we upgraded, but there's this head look at modifier, and I was just messing with this offset, and I thought that was how I did it. But what you actually do is there's target node. I had this set to the skeleton, which is super wrong. Target node is what you're supposed to be targeting. The bone is what you're bone in the skeleton. Like it automatically sources that from just being under the skeleton 3D. Like it knows, oh, it's this skeleton you're talking about. I'll give you a drop down of all the bones that are on this model. So I was totally fucking it up, and then now you just have an object, and it could be any type that's like of node 3D, and I can just move this around, and wherever it moves, that's where the head goes. And then I use tweening to make it move towards the thing. They want the camera to look at objects in the scene. No, I wanted the player's head to look at stuff in the scene. I was a little confused when you sent me that the screenshot, so I'm like, I don't think that was... But yeah, that might be useful for cutscene purposes, because we might have some like dramatic like pan and swings and stuff. Speaking of that, I do also want to... So I keep talking about how this is very old school, very much like, oh, fixed camera angles. This is an opinion that has changed of mine over time from playing a lot of indie horror games lately, so I'm glad I'm playing these. I'm not trying to justify my like hobby, but whatever. I kind of the opinion now that like you shouldn't like rigidly stick to like the way old games were just for the sake of it. I'm not picking on this game because this game was really fun and I liked it a lot, but post-trauma is like what kind of made me finalize that decision. I'm like, okay, but actually that game does this particular thing right. I think that game also suffers from this problem in different areas, but oh, no worries at all. Thank you for looking at it in general. I appreciate it. But yeah, like having fixed camera angles kind of sucks. Like there's just no way about it. There's no two ways about it. But what we can do instead is have like cameras that like swing and have like maybe some limitation of like moving within a range. Which I guess if you think about like the very first Resident Evil just has only like static camera angles. Resident Evil 1 Remake has like the pan and scan, like they're static, but they do move a little bit. It's kind of retro-esque indie games to use more modern... Exactly, and that's, like... Also, same goes for the tank controls. I do think I want to put in, like, range controls. I rant about this constantly when I'm playing, like, indie horror games, because, like, a lot of them do it in a way, like, I'm like, this is what I would ask for as someone who's a fan of these old games, but it's not what's right. Like, what's right is you modernize stuff and keep, like, the tissue of the original. Anyway... Yeah, no, that's exactly... Like, it is in the visuals, it is in... It's like every piece of it. Like, you don't need to have antiquated everything just for the sake of it. I would rather my game be, like, more fun than whatever. Anyway, so that's my little vision of, like, where we're going with this project. This is all I wanted to really do game dev-wise tonight. In fact, I thought I was only going to be deving for, like, 2 hours, and we're at 3 now, so... I'm not ending stream, but we are going to play a video game now, I think, instead of something else. I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes I feel like games use the retro stuff to cover up their problems. Totally. They absolutely do. And it's excusable because, like, again, at the indie scale, like, yeah, you don't have fucking time to, like, polish a game the way that, like, AAA or even AA studios can. Like, I'm not like shitting on indie game devs by saying this. I'm just like making a realization since there is no like deadline on this project. I don't want to work on this for like 20 years, but at the same time, like, I don't want to intentionally make my game shitty. So anyway, just a little glimpse into the future of the design of the game and changes that'll be coming down the pipe here, but yeah, I don't know. It's just, again, that introspection is important. I think you're on a similar note as me, and so, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that being said, let's play some games, shall we? And by that, I mean, give me a second, I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna take a break, and then we'll take a game out, and yeah, whatever. BRB.